Great Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. And salutation as well to the men, women, and children learning. But this is going to be a quick video, Lord's will set a fine to the hopeful elect. It's going to be on the mark of the beast. And let me just read this first. Lest Satan, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So, the elect, the ones that are measuring the times, the ones watching, the watchmen, they see clearly what this devil has been doing for a while. All right. It's ultimately all leading towards the hour of temptation. Okay. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And how are you going to keep the word? Well, you got to know it. You got to know what the mark of the beast is. You need to be able to 100% identify. Now, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, it is what it is. And it's the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, whether you want to call it RFID, NFC. Okay, it's all the same technology. All right, the same technology you're currently using on your phone, the same technology that's on your credit card. All right, the next step is to put that technology inside of you. That's why they're called biohacking. All right, and that time is quickly approaching, and you're gonna have to make a choice when all this shit hits the fan and the money's digital. All right, there's gonna be chaos, and the order is gonna come through this chip. All right, the peace and safety is gonna be introduced through Esau Edom and his deception, and that when they unroll this chip, there's gonna be the way out of the chaos that's coming. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, you're gonna be tried. All right, there's a time of testing that you're gonna have to choose who you serve. You either serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father and the Son, or you're gonna serve the beast. Worship the beast in his image and ultimately receive his mark. And what is that hour of temptation going to be? Well, here in Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. So this chip is going to be the access to the marketplace. It's going to be the access to commerce. It's going to be the access to society. All right, you're not going to be able to partake in anything without this technology coming real soon. It's going to have to be the way you identify yourself. All right, where everything is stored, your credit score, your social credit score, your footprint, carbon footprint. All right, so on and so forth, and especially your money, your digital currency. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So the Lord put that in the scriptures in the very end time, or the last book, right? Talking about something you're going to need to buy and sell. Well, if we take a look at the world, well, what's going on with the digital, what's going on with the money that you use to buy and sell? What's going on digital? And they've been conditioning the people, all right, with this contactless technology for years now. So I got a couple articles we're going to run through real quick. And Lord's will is edifying. Just trying to do another RFID update. Okay. MOTB update. I try to get one in at least every week or every other week. Because this is the main thing we're looking for. Because once this comes out, it's on. All right. The World War III is going to explode. And shit is going to get crazy out here in these streets, man. Something's coming. War is coming. All right, so another pandemic is coming. So things are about to get real serious and tough out here. All right, we already seen that you needed your passport or your V card, right? To prove you had the jump shot back then, to enter certain places, to go to work. Well, now they're just going to transition over to what they really want, is to chip you. So let's read here in this website, City Life. Pretty much a techie website. And it says the role of technology in advancing contactless payment in North Carolina. So they've been exploring the technology for a while, and let's do contactless payment. What is contactless payment? Well, contactless payment suggests, as the name suggests, it is a secure method for consumers to purchase products or services using a debit, credit, smart card, or another payment device by using RFID technology and NFC. So clearly, this contactless payments, right, is going to somehow tie into this buying and selling that the market of beast speaks about in Revelation 13. Right. So this technology allows for a touch-free transaction, eliminating the need for physical contact between the payment device and the point of terminal, cell of terminal. So see, that goes to show you that the palm reader, okay, at Whole Foods, that ain't the way. Okay, it's gonna be a contactless payment. They're just conditioning people to use their hands right now because they've already conditioned people for contactless. Everybody who uses their fancy pants smartphone, okay, or just to tap the machine with the card, or just it doesn't even have to touch. It could just hover over the machine. They even got it at gas stations. You don't need to go inside. Just tap and go. It says the rise of smartphones and wearable technology has been a key driver in the growth of contactless payments. Yep. So they're gonna push the convenience. All right, making faster transactions more convenient. Right. So I got a couple other videos I want to bring out. So I'm not gonna go into this full article. I will leave the URLs in the description box. Lord's will. I remember. It says the C19 pandemic has also played a significant role in accelerating the shift towards contactless payments in North America. So this was a catalyst. Now we're starting to see the bigger picture, or you should start to see the bigger picture. This was a whole scam, all right? As consumers became more conscious of hygiene and social distancing measures, the demand for contactless payment options increased. Many businesses responded by upgrading, pretty much every business, okay, that survived. It says upgrading their payment systems to accept contactless payments, further driving the adoption of this technology. Yeah, because everybody's getting every store that doesn't have contactless payments, they're gonna go out of business. All right, all these cash only places. I know a place, it's like a bar, liquor store right down the street from where we teach in downtown Tampa. They're gonna go out of business, my friend. If they don't change their ways real soon, they're gonna go out of business. All right, security is another thing. Yeah. And talk about the tokenization, which is the CBDCs, going into the CBDCs. So yeah, they've already got people on to this contactless payments. Okay, so we'll just read this. In conclusion, it says, in conclusion, technology has played an instrumental role in advancing contactless payment in North America. From the rise of smartphones and wearable technology to the increased focus on security and efficiency, technological advances have made contactless payments a viable and increasingly popular method of transaction. As technology continues to evolve, it's expected that contactless payments will become even more ingrained in our everyday life, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. And that's what's going to be the next contactless payments. You and the devil, all right, he's going to use you to do the contactless payments. All right, so let's go to this word here, which we already know, but just for some shits and giggles. The word there for mark. It's charagma. All right, this is going to be the chip. This is going to be a branding. All right, that digital all inserted into you. Because if you go down here, it says the Strong's definitions from the same G5482, which is charax, which is going to be the thing to cut you. All right, the hypodermic needle will cut your skin or make a slight tear in your flesh. And it'll go a little deeper, and then they just push the chip in there, like they would give you a jump shot. Same way, same idea. So if you go to here, it says a scratch or etching. Now, if you go to the word scratch, all right, let's go to scratch. Come on, Ace, no, there we go. And then you go to we go to the noun first. It says a slight wound or laceration, slight tear in a skin or surface produced by something sharp or rough. What's in this case? What's going to be that sharp or rough? The Koroks, that pale side, the steak. Okay, that's what's going to cut you. That's what's going to make that scratch. Verb, mark. Yeah, that scratch is going to give you the mark. Or wound slightly on the surface by scraping or tearing action with something rough, sharp, or pointed. Again, the Koroks, which we know has already been mass produced. That's how they were able to give everyone a jump shot. Millions and millions of jump shots. Now they're going to bring them back again. People already sat down and took one in the arm. Why not take one in the hand? You know, or have it one in the brain. All right. So that's something else brothers can go into scratch. All right, get the etymology of that. So let me get to this next article here. This is on payments.com. It says jump in contactless payments opens door for digital wallets. So you got digital wallets, digital ID, because the digital wallet is going to be linked to your digital ID. You're going to have to prove that you are who you say you are to use your digital currency, and even to make them contactless payments. All right, so let's go ahead and read here. It says midway through the last decade, with the launch of mobile wallets that started shifting the paradigm in the acceptance of contactless payments, at least part of consumers. However, there was a lack of readiness tied to acceptance infrastructure, blah blah blah. You know, so they go into the early hiccups. There's one point that I wanted. The QR codes, hey, don't we say that? The 666, right? The barcodes, you know, the two lines on the edges. You know what I'm talking about. This is all part of that gearing up towards the mark of the beast. They've been trying to perfect the system, okay? Keep going. Let's see, it goes NFC technology again. Let me see. Somewhere down here. Okay. Let me see, just bear with me real quick. Here it goes. This is a little quote I wanted. Your phone has been turned into a contactless payment terminal without having any additional hardware or peripherals, he said. So whether you want to accept a payment with a physical NFC-enabled card, a digital wallet, or even a wearable such as Apple Watch or Fitbit, all of this increases the ways of paying. The added payments optionality and acceptance of merchants means that payments can be taken on board by businesses as far-flung as micro merchants all the way to an enterprise merchant model, from pop-up shops to sports stadiums. So this contactless payment, all right, and this digital wallet will give you access to any, whether it's a small business or a big, you know, conglomerate of businesses or shows, stadiums. All right, digital wallet linked to contactless payment. Okay, and we know that this works with the NFC technology. And again, you can't buy or sell without it. This is not the one I'm looking for, but yeah, that's the point on that. I thought there was something else in there, but here's the one. Here's another one. Timesofmalta.com. The man with a microchip that allows him to buy things with his body. There's a dumbass himself. It says Ian Basutil now he doesn't have to worry about forgetting his phone or his bank card. Why? Because he has that digital wallet. He has the digital currency. He has the mark of the beast that allows him to buy and sell. Okay? He's already worshiping the beast in his image and received his mark, as the Revelation 14 says. Matter of fact, let's just get the words here. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence or the holy angels and the Lamb. So you got this dude, this clown over here, all right, with the chip already, thinking he's cool. He's on the trend, you know, he's up and up. But really, he's worshiping the beast in his image. That's why he even received the mark. All right. So he's going to be what? He's going to be destroyed in thermonuclear destruction. All right. Well, wherever the hell he is, you know, he's going to be put to death. He might die of cancer, a grievous sore. It says the chip. Oh, that's because the TV presenter has recently installed a microchip in his hands, which allows him to make financial transactions with his own body. So you can't, people saying, oh, you used, I remember Nate the Snake from the Purple Gang. They was mocking Great Millstone for talking about the microchip. And they were like, well, your dog, you get lost, you get chip the dog and track him. Well, guess what? Here's a guy with a chip that's already using it for financial purposes, which is buying and selling. So, who joke's on you? Says the chip uses the same technology that is found in bank cards and smartphones. And what is found in bank cards and smartphones? Well, we read it earlier. The NFC technology. Okay, the RFID, NFC, contactless payment technology. We read it right here. Debit cards, smartphones, other payment devices. Yeah, what's one of those other payment devices? Well, we're reading about it right here. This clown over here. It says, simply wave his left hand over a contactless card reader. See why I brought the contactless articles out and the digital wallet. Says I love this technology. Said 44-year-old. I feel that this is the future and I want to be part of it as it starts. Well, you're already part of it. You're going to be destroyed with the rest of the people that get it. It says who also hosts his technology program in Malta. Okay, so he's in Malta to implant a credit card chip for purchasing items. So let's check out this video. I haven't seen this. Let's see what it says though. 4 minutes. So let it play.
Ġurnata importanti għalija, ġurnata li ili nistennija u naħseb u nippjana fuq għal ħafna snin u fl-aħħar waslet. Għalissa ninsab St. James ġewwa Zejtun. Ġejt għal raġuni. Din hija chip implant li bija nista' nħallas f'kull ħanut.
They're gonna get a chip that allow them to pay.
Restaurant jew post fid-dinja kollha. Mhux ħatkun ġol wallet jew ġol mobile jew ġol arloġġ, le, ħatkun implanted f'idejja. Down, okay.
So this is just going getting it surgically implanted. So anybody that thinks you're gonna just be able to rip it out, you're in for a rude awakening.
Titloppju fl-area hawnhekk fejn ħanamlu l-incision. Inħallu f'isu 2-3 minutes.
See that they use the word incision. Now let's get the word incision because we looked at scratching, right? And what's gonna cause the scratching? The Koroks. Incision. Incision, a cutting made in surgery, and what in this case, what's going to be that cutting? Well, he's going to explain it right here, that scratch. All right, it's going to be that scratch. Cutting made in surgery. Let's see what else we can get from there. To cut through, meaning act of cutting into. Okay, and what's going to be used to cut into you? The Koroks. We already read it. We already went through it. So let's keep going.
Minutes jaħdem, mbagħad ikollok incision żgħira, nagħmlu spazju taħt il-ġilda bejn daw iż-żewġ ħadmiet fejn ħatoqgħod il-ċippa, nagħmlu hemm ġew, u jkollok punt jew tnejn jew kollox minn ġewwa most probabbli biex nagħlqu l-ferita. L-ewwel darba li qed tagħmel dit-tip ta' chip implant ħanajdu hekk? Ekku, nagħmlu ħafna operazzjonijiet fl-idejn imma li nagħmlu chip ġol idejn l-ewwel darba lu. X'taħseb fuqha imma daw it-tip ta' chip? Interessanti ħafna. Għax ovvjament daw l-affarijiet ninġorwhom magħna u daqqa titlifhom u daqqa hekk jiġifieri din naħseb hija għada tal-futur fl-opinjoni tiegħi, imma it's something to look forward to naħseb jiena. U jekk kelli nsaqsik kieku inti tagħmilha? Mela, inħalli lilek tagħmel diċ-ċippa llum. Tajjeb. Ħsieb, nispera kellek. Mbagħad tużak bħala guinea pig. Mbagħad tużak bħala guinea pig. Ngħidlek mhux ta' xejn sar surgeon. Tajjeb ħafna komdu jgħatu bil-qaxxu ftit is-suf u għandi ftit suf mhux ħażin. Dak ftit alkohol biex.
And people try to say, well, it says in the right hand, right? verse 16, but in the 14th verse, or the 14th chapter, it says, or in his hand. So either if you put it in your fucking armpit, you still got it.
Disinfettaw il-ġilda ħallissa natik l-injection tal-local. Għet namlu l-alkohol disinfectant. Getting my hand drunk.
There's the slight, well, they're actually cutting this thing there. They're gonna put, oh, okay, so here you got it. And this particular guy, he got a big ass chip. It ain't the size of a grain of rice, but either way they cut him open with a scalpel. Now they're inserting the chip. But a lot of people, you go the route of the syringe. It comes already in the syringe, and then just, you know, you can go to a tattoo artist and he'll put it in for you. This guy's going all out. He's definitely a devil.
Ftit pressure, laqas pressure, tajt isek xaħtet jimbutta ftitek biex ma xej. Vera, tkom Kirsten, vera relaxjani. Mela, il-proċess huwa lest. Hawnhekk għandi l-implant, ovvjament ideja għada fih il-namd imma no problem, subajja. Inkomplu l-feature wara li għaddi ġimgħa biex nittestjaw jekk jaħdem. Mela Kirsten, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, well done.
Rrid nammettija vera prosit għandek idejk tad-deb għax ma ħassejt.
All right, well, that's it says he's getting used to bewildered expressions from cashier when he swipes his hand over a contactless card reader. See, again, they use the pandemic to further push this technology of contactless payments we read earlier. Where do you think it's leading? Well, here it is. It says people at first look puzzled, but when they say I would expect something like this from you, he's a fucking clown. That's why. And globally, 1,000 people. Bullshit. It's more like tens of thousands of people. He just goes into how much he played. Chimpanzees have been on the market for over a decade. Actually, it's from the 70s. It's been around since the 70s. The records of his blood type, next to kin, voice messages. This is the technology of the future. So we'll go. This is what I typed in to find this. Which one was that? Maltese man, Europe week. Okay, so they're out there. Well, he's in part of the Beast Nations. Okay. So all I did was contactless payment implant. You got Bitcoiner did it. All right, so there's hundreds of people out here, thousands of people already with this technology. So, you know, Lord's will, this is edifying. To the next one, say shalom.